What's up, Tracy?
You a class clown, and if I skip for the day, I'm with your chick smoking gray. You know what? It's like I'm 17 again, peach fuzz on my face. Looking on the case, trying to find a hella taste. Oh my God, I'm on the chase. Chevy is getting kind of heavy. Relevant, selling it, dipping away. Time keeps slipping away. Zipping the safe, flipping for pay. Tipping like I'm dripping in paint. Up front, folk, like a leaf, put the in the chain. We get drunk, so up we don't sleep. We're just having fun. We don't care who sees. So up we go out. That's how it's supposed to be. Living young and wild and free. And I don't even care. Long as me and my team in here, it's gonna be some green in the air. Tell them that. Flowing everywhere we going, and now you know it when I step right up. Get my lighter so I can light up.
Oh, Kissy Faces from Brad. I missed you, boy. I even dressed up for you tonight. I had meet the teacher night. How to meet all the parents. Alright. Love the little heart faces though. Chuck crushing it. Who's giving all mad faces and stuff, man? I like this like little emojis coming up on Facebook. We don't care who sees. Let's have some fun. Alright guys, so listen, this was so hot I had to bring it back. Last night we got the Baker Mayfield out of 25 out of Unparalleled. Guess what? This is a fresh case of Unparalleled. I literally just emptied it. I just opened it up, I promise you. The other ones went on my shelf. This is going to be the first box out of the fresh case. Origins is still from our original, the case we've been working off of. And Elements, man, we pulled that Sam Darnold out of 99. I'm hoping we can run that back. Alright, guys. So, Chuck, you keep working out, man. You get your hustle on. Everyone else, kick back, grab a drink. Let's relax. I need it after a long day, man. I started at 7 this morning. I just got home. Normally, I won't be this late. If we're full at 6:30, we should be able to break earlier. I don't want to break this late unless we absolutely have to and we're not full. So I'm sorry it was a little bit behind, more than normal. But yo, Le'Veon Bell. I am one league I have him in, and you know why? I kept him as a keeper. I didn't have a choice. We kept it weeks and weeks ago. I have 0 shares besides that of Le'Veon Bell. I called this weeks ago. I said he's not coming unless they pay him. They didn't pay him. Then Gurley gets paid, and he's like, F that. I'm not going back. He will sit out till week 9. Steelers are out of control in this. They can't do anything now. They can't give him a contract. They can't do anything. They can't change what they pay him. The time has passed. So for those of you thinking that might happen, ain't gonna happen. They can trade him. And I heard today, the most interesting chat I heard all day was someone on the radio says, why not the Buffalo Bills? They could use a running back. And I instantly called my brother and said, hey, why not the Buffalo Bills? It makes sense to me. We have the room for it. Adrian Peterson does start this week. He is going to. You're right, Chuck. Yo, shout out to David rocking the Blazzzin breaks internationally. Got himself a little bit of credit for that. So, alright guys, you ready to do this? It is September 5th. Guys, I want to say thank you for your patience on shipping. Stuff will be shipping out this week yet. I am behind on it more than normal. You guys know I try to stay on top of it. Just with the start of school and us being told we had 2 days to get everything ready, I'm just not myself this week. But if I had to pull an all-nighter, you know, one of the nights this week, I'll get it out to you. I also want to make sure we take care of Absolute too, because I know you guys are anxious for that. So just want to let you guys know that. All right, man. Let's start with some on parallel. Origins did that last night, but it has Sam Darnold in it, so we're all right. And then Sam Darnold wasn't out of Origins; it was out of Elements. Oh, List, thank you. Let me hook this up. 9.5, 3 box. All right, list is coming. List is coming. I think there's better response time on this since I've been on this new computer. I think so. Everything look good? Y'all can see. Adrian Peterson gets 800 yards this season. I mean, I think he could do more if he can stay healthy. I don't think the issue is going to be yards. I think, can he hold up? So, what do you guys think? Over or under 800 yards for Adrian Peterson? Chuck Reed says 800 yards. I think that's a good volume to put him at. Question is, to me, is that how many touchdowns? Because at 800 yards, he's not fantasy relevant if he doesn't score a bunch of touchdowns. I mean, 800 yards is nice, but that's, you know, if he's not catching the ball and he's not scoring touchdowns, it doesn't really help me. Guys, I am going to post Pack Wars after this. Alright? So we will do some Pack Wars. Nobody has a take on Adrian Peterson. So we got half our dudes over at Facebook, and it looks like half our dudes over at YouTube. But not a lot of chatter, man. Microphone check, 1 2 1 2. $15-20 carries a game still doesn't help me unless you're in one of those weird bonus leagues that gives you bonus points for carries, which there are leagues like that. You get a quarter point a carry, a touch, or whatever it is. They try to do it to balance out PPR. At that point, you just want points. Like, it becomes more of a volume game. Alright, let's see what we can do here. If you guys haven't heard of those leagues, there are some of them out there where you get like quarter points per touch. For carries, Bilal Powell. There's leagues where you get points per passing attempt. You get 1 point per passing attempt. And I almost got one this year. And then I was like, nah, I'm good, man. That's kind of weird. Dorrance Armstrong at a 150. And they said, well, the thing is, it kind of balances everything out. Like, I'm like, well, then why have it? If it balances out, I don't, it just seems to me like. So I just dropped Chris Thompson tonight. Andrew, that tells you how much I think Thompson's going to help out. I dropped him for a defense. It was him or LeGarrette Blount. And I just heard someone say today that they think LeGarrette Blount could have 8 touchdowns this year. I will take LeGarrette Blount with 8 touchdowns. Mike Hughes out of 100. 67 out of 100. Who got the Detroit Lions tonight? Andrew? You in here? Yeah, you are. We were talking. All right, Andrew. You said you were doing it till you got one. I tried to hook you up with one, but it wasn't enough. So, boom, you got it. Kerryon Johnson, rookie patch auto. There you go. He's been waiting for that for a while. Boom. Like it. I told you you'd get it. I was right. He says, I see it. All right. All right, we got the Darius guys. Josh, what's everyone else up to tonight? Matt Hack, Denzel Ward. Man, we have football tomorrow. Football. Mike Gesicki, Patrick Peterson, Carter, and Alex Erickson. Here he is, LeGarrette Blount, Evan Ingram. And how about a Joshua Jackson for the Green Bay Packers? Man, I don't know what it is, if they just don't know how to sign cards out in Green Bay or what. Maybe it's a Midwest thing. I don't know. Joshua Jackson, auto. The streak is over. Hopefully I helped break that, Andrew. Maybe that had something to do with me hooking you up, and then the the streak ended, man. I'm liking the thing. I'm hoping the thing got a little something to do with that. Tremaine Edmonds. Dude, bold prediction of the week. The Browns, and it's probably not as bold now, but I said it before Bell because I knew Bell wasn't coming back. But now I'll stand by it 100%. The Browns beat the Steelers this week. It's still a solid prediction, like a bold prediction, just not near as bold. Patrick Peterson. Bradshaw, Denzel Ward, and Breland Speaks. Blake Bortles. Marcus Kemp. Oops. Jesse Bates and Devontae Freeman. This is my sleeper team of the year. The Bengals and Andy Dalton. Player Warren going out to the Cincinnati Bengals. Michael Fernandez. Jeremy, just like getting ready to watch it, or are you going to? Oh yeah, you're an Eagles fan. Are you going to the game? Is it in Philly or Atlanta? Duke Dawson, Mike White, Lattimore, Antonio Brown, die-cut star factor. Guys, immediately me getting off of this after the break, I will be posting a Pack Wars, and tonight we will be starting the new records because Andrew is going to be the winner of the first one. He had first to 5, so I figure that's a good place to stop, and we'll run it for all of September. Nick Sundberg. I just ordered some stuff we can do Pack Wars with tonight to mix it up, but ooh, look at this. Oh, I thought that was I thought that was one of those really short prints. It's out of 75 though. Josh Allen. Who got the Bills? Chris Ellis. That's a sharp card. I like those impacts. Dusty, I don't know if you were in when I was saying that. I have, except for one keeper league where it really was a no-brainer to take him, I thought at the time. He could still come through in playoffs. It was a keeper league. I kept Bell as one of my keepers. I mean, I kind of debated between, it was him or McCaffrey. And I was just like, I'd rather risk it with Bell. Even though it was PPR. Christian Kirk. And here's a Jarvion Williams out of 25. Dude, the game I'm excited to watch this week is the Giants versus the Jags. I think this dude is going to eat Jalen Ramsey up, and I hope people blow Jalen Ramsey apart, rip him apart on Twitter. All the garbage he's been saying. DJ Moore and Ronald Jones. I knew you were a Eagles fan, Jeremy. I even said, yeah, he's an Eagles fan. But I was thinking, wait, does he mean are you going to the game or are you just watching it? But yeah, good choice. I'm going to the Monday Night Bills game. I don't know why. It's against New England. I hate going to games we're going to lose, but there weren't a lot of choices for games we were going to win this year in Buffalo. So I picked that one. All right, we ready to do this? Dusty's in. We'll use it. Card 1, Landon Collins for the New York Football Giants. Yeah, Mike, Bell screwed a lot of people, including his teammates who are really pissed right now, but here's my take on it. He's given up $8.5 million if he doesn't show up till week 9. I mean, it's not an easy decision for him either, but I said it before, he was in a lose-lose situation. If he goes back, he's going to touch the ball 400 times. He's not going to get paid next year because they're going to say, nah, we're not going to, you know what, your tires have too much tread on them. We don't want it. I mean, it's a business. And so now he's saying, wrap me in bubble wrap. Put me away till next year. I'll play week 9, but I promise you, it's going to get ugly because I don't know how his teammates are going to feel. At this point, it would be smart for the Steelers, in my opinion, to just go ahead. This is Jamal Adams out of $2.99. it would be smart at this point for the Steelers just to even take like a second round pick for him and be done with him. Like if they can get a second or they're not going to get a first for him. But if they can get anything for him, I say go get it. One of my he's a crybaby, but I like to watch him. Phillip Rivers. Dusty, I'm going to watch it in the comfort of my own home where you send me a box of cards. Or I open one, and then you send me money to open my own cards. I think that's going to be lovely. As always, that Denver, is it 3-color? Yeah, it is. 3-color Royce. Dude, that's a nice card. Out of 49 for the Denver Broncos going out to Carl. I even started buying these guys in breaks, man. They just hit non-stop. Little ding in the corner down here, Carl. I want you to notice that. But, man, out of 49, 3-color. So I drafted him in my big keeper league, and I made him my dollar player for the year. I just think he's going to be solid. Is it really that nice, Jeremy? He's been trying to talk us into going to the Bills game. And I'll be perfectly honest, at that point, I may actually just go enjoy it. There we go. I have high hopes for him and Biscuit in the future. Anthony Miller for the Chicago Bears going out to Nick. That's a nice card. Yeah, he definitely screwed himself. Like, he's in a catch-22 now. At this point, he's just saying, I'm gonna make it last until the end. Kiki. I'm anxious to watch him play. I don't know what's going to happen there, but they got a chance to use him the right way. 3-color. I mean, the Texans could be good. I'd love to see them knock off New England this week. It's going to be a fun game to watch, I think. Houston Texans going out to David Lawrence, Mr. Cruz. All right, come on, Elements. Hit us good. You ready for this? Jeremy, I will say this. You say it doesn't beat the atmosphere in Philly. You need to add an extension on that sentence. It doesn't beat the atmosphere in Philly if you're a Philly fan. Because if you're not a Philly fan, you're not going to have fun at the games. I promise you. I went in Philly gear, and I was annoyed by the fans. Now, they didn't know I wasn't an Eagles fan. I went in Philly gear because we took my friend for his birthday, or I forget why we took him. But it was part of something we did, and we all dressed up in the Philly stuff. And actually, that's not true. That was for, we went to Giant Stadium for that. But I've been to Philly games where I've had Philly stuff on, and I just feel like, Mike, what were they? The Houston Texans were how much? $8. It was hard to say no to them. Ooh. Copper. Numbered to 25 for the Green Bay Packers. Oh, I know, Jeremy. Listen, Jeremy, I sat in the presidential suite for the Giants-Eagles game when Eli... I was in that suite on like the 50 when Eli went and threw the ball, but he had like 3 points across the line, and they had to review it. There was another... Who was it that ran running back for him in time and had a nasty hurdle over somebody there for a big play? But I was at that game. Oh, man. I mean, that was a cool experience, but... Traquan Smith out of 125. Going out to... Nice spread out tonight. I forgot I had these. We can use these instead of those snap cases. For the Saints, New Orleans Saints went to Carl. Oh, I thought it was a Lamar, Brandon. That's all right. How about a Jaleel to 125? That's a sweet, sweet card. Are are Denver fans really that bad to like Raider fans? I feel like Denver, man, it would be like a peaceful place. Like Buffalo doesn't really get mad at the other teams when they wear stuff because we just suck. Sometimes they're nicer to like other fans than they are each other. All right, we got a redemption. Let's make the best of it. Let's see what we got here. It's from Elements, so we got the right set. Steel Signatures. Card number 85. Juju! A little Juju action. Wonder why he's not signing. Hanging out with Bell or something. Who had Pittsburgh? Tracy snagging a Juju redemption. Oh man, that's I can't imagine how crazy it was if you're saying you've never seen it that crazy. All right, so let's recap real quick. First of all, we got this Clay Matthews out of 25, pretty sweet. Juju redemption, Steel Signatures. Jaleel Scott, auto out of 125. Traquan Smith for the Saints. Kiki. Anthony Miller. Royce Freeman out of 49. Andy Dalton, I think they're going to be solid this year. Yeah, Bills fans, besides they just want to get drunk and jump through tables, so... We got Andrew's carry-on rookie patch auto from Unparalleled now. And a Joshua Jackson. Alright guys, I'm going to post one more thing tonight. It's going to be Pack Wars. It's going to be the only thing left. There's 12 spots. It's $8 a spot. It is my very last box of Donruss until I get my next shipment in. But the next Pack Wars will probably be something different. So if you want to get it on Pack Wars tonight, it's got to fill by 10 o'clock. I won't break it if it fills after 10. So... hopefully I see some of you guys. If not, I will catch you tomorrow. I am going to post in the afternoon tomorrow, probably around 11:30. Something will post. So be ready for that. And then Friday is Absolute. Tomorrow I'll post a pre-sale of Absolute tomorrow evening. I can't believe it's football night tomorrow. So you were front row for that game. That's cool, Jeremy. Alright guys, I will catch you on the flippity flop. Hopefully tonight. Peace out guys. Jeremy, I will say real quick, I was at the parade in Philly when the Phillies won the World Series. That was really cool, man. That was a cool experience. So there are some good Philly memories that I have. I'm not an Eagles, I'm kind of a Phillies fan, more Pittsburgh, but I've had the opportunity to see some cool experiences. So go Birds. I'm alright with it. Alright guys. See you soon.